What's up? It's your boy, Chairman of Welax. For legal reasons, that's a joke. I'm just Chairman, okay? I review chairs. Chairs are tech. I found the comfiest mesh chair. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We have the comfiest mesh chair on the planet. Sometimes, I don't know what it is, but when you buy a mesh chair, it just doesn't quite feel very comfortable. You touch it and you're just like, wow, this kind of feels like somebody just sewed together a bunch of dental floss and then made me sit on it for $600. Welax has taken care of this problem. The point that I'm trying to make is that mesh chairs are usually, they're not that comfortable. They're breathable, but they're not comfortable. This chair is breathable and comfortable. It's the Welax S9. It's pretty cool. It's got actually some really cool technology in it. It's got this three-way switch here that does a bunch of different actions for the chair. It's got mega cool armrests that have 360-degree rotation and a little flip up there. It's got auto adjusting lumbar support. They can go up and down and back. As soon as you sit down, it adjusts automatically for you. And we have a leg rest, which flips out for a nice rested leg experience. So that's Welax S9, a comfy mesh chair. Let's go ahead and get it unboxed so we can take a look at how easy or hard it is to put this thing together and hear my first thoughts on it. Wish me luck. Y'all just need to Welax, you know what I'm saying? This is a Welax S9 ergonomic chair. So first thing we got is, I think this is the back, I would assume. Wow. Then we have an arm and another arm. And what I would assume is the wheels, hardware, and shock mount. So we got all the pieces together. We got the wheel base, aluminum. My favorite, love that. Nice and shiny, beautiful, no plastic in sight, love to see it. And what I love about these people over at Welax that other companies do not do is that they have already attached the mechanism, which is amazing. I'm sure there's probably a reason why people don't attach the mechanism. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's time savings or maybe it could get damaged in shipping, but Welax didn't care and it looks perfectly fine to me. So other chair companies, take note. We got some hardware, not too much, not too little, somewhere in between. We got the wheels, some nice gray wheels. We got a silver shock mount. That's different. I don't think I've ever seen that. Usually they're black. That's kind of cool, unless I'm misremembering, but. And then we have the assembly guide. We have our base. Now we're just gonna stick the shock mount in it. Boom, done, chair complete. Yeah, so I'm just gonna stick that circular part right there on top of the shock mount. Boom, that's on there. And then we grab another one over here while still using my head as a rest. We'll grab the other one and start that one. Huh? What do you think, huh? Dude, this is so f***ing soft. Editor, feel free to bleep that if you want. But god dang, look at that. Normal mesh chairs usually have like PVC or like ABS like infused into the mesh, but this is like literally fabric. It's actually comfortable for once. It's breathable and comfortable. It's fabric and mesh. That's cool. I've never seen that. I've never seen like a nice to touch mesh chair. Actually, the Sihu chair, it was so plasticky that one small strand of it popped up and kept stabbing me in the leg, so we had to stop using the Sihu chair. Like that would never happen with this chair. All this feels comfortable. It's like all real. So this just slots in. There's a little slot for it right here. Hopefully, if I just sit it in there and just slot it in there, it'll just stay and then I can install it. That is the energy that I wish that we had with the back piece. I did need some assistance with the back piece, so there may be some footage cut out. Okay, there's not enough power in that manual Allen wrench, so I went ahead and electrified it. And that way we can do this a little bit faster. If you're interested and you want a drill bit or whatever, it's a 3/16 size. Next part. So this time we're just gonna get it started. Boom, done, 2 seconds. And that's never coming out. What do you guys think? You like it? You like jazz? You like Welax? Welax, dude, it's a pretty good chair, admit it. Headrest, of course. Okay, so we just clip it in. Okay, it's clipped on. It clips right there. Low key, the armrest may look a bit long, but I like it. It's like perfect for my arm size. I feel like for most people, this might be a little long, but You can just do that and then you're good. Okay, so we got front and back. Oh, we got 360-degree rotate. Not quite 360 because it's blocked by the chair. Whoa. Well, that's that multi-action switch. So moving it back does this. And now it's locked. So it can be raised to adjust the height of the chair. Okay. And move it forward to adjust the seat front and back movement. Oh, that's so cool. I've never seen anything like that. Oh, big props. And I love that it's mechanical. That's so clever. That's genius. I couldn't reverse engineer this if I tried. Okay, right about there is good. And then now it's in neutral. That's so cool. It takes a second to get used to it, but I really like that. That's it for this little multi-action thing. I want to know what this thing does. There's one over here. So this is the lumbar support, like lock, this thing. Remember I was telling you it pushes in and down? Well, right now I have it locked, so now it can't be pushed in. Now it's unlocked, and I'd have to kind of be in the chair, but I can push it in and then lock it at a specific like notch there. Okay, did the armrest do anything else? Up and down, front to back, 360 rotation. This thing, wait a minute, wait a second, wait a minute. This is nice. This will do. Oh yeah, there it is. Peak gamer stance right there. I don't know if this is how you're supposed to use it, but I don't know, like, yeah, that's pretty comfy. Actually, I know it looks kind of awkward, but it feels nice. Otherwise, they'd just be like, my elbow would just be like here. Okay, I mean, I like the armrests. It's funny. I like them, you know. Am I realistically gonna use this every day? Maybe not, but I like the fact that because this is in it, it makes it extra long, because I like extra long armrest, because extra long armrest. It's nice. I appreciate the length of the armrest. Okay, and we have the leg rest. Pull that out. It says maximum load capacity, 20 kilograms. So if your feet are heavier than 20 kilogram, I don't know what's 20 kilogram in American units, freedom units. So in freedom units, that's about 44 pounds. So I'm pretty sure like most people's feet probably don't weigh more than 44 pounds. So I think you'd be all right there. Fairly sturdy. There's just a little button here that you have to push in right here. And then you can flip it in and slide it in. And then to come out, you just pull it out, push the button, and boom, you're good to go. Like I said, my legs are sometimes a little too long for these, but we hope for the best. The longer they make it, the less stable it realistically is gonna be. So I totally get it. Hey, that ain't bad. I mean, I just have to sit back, you know, I got some heavy leg. Okay, my feet, clearly, as you guys can see, my feet are off the ground. I am free spinning. Our legs are rested, baby. We're good to go. I got heavy leg. I might have been right up on there on that 44-pound calf. Look at these calves. So we got a lot of really cool, interesting stuff. We got an actually comfortable mesh. We got this crazy three-way mechanism that I've never seen before on anything. They got the brake line technology. They got this long, extra long armrest, auto adjust lumbar support. Yeah, it's got so much stuff. I don't even know what to say. Okay, we got the headrest adjustment in case you're short or you're tall. It's got the height adjustment on the back if you just lift up. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5. So, like I'm 6'3" or 75 inches. And of course, my favorite part is that it rolls nice and easy on carpet. I don't like that plastic sheeting for the carpet. But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. I mean, Welax, like I said, they're a small company. They're just starting out. You know, this is one of their new breakout chairs. I really like this thing. They highly recommended this chair. They said it's very comfortable, and I like it. I like that it's breathable. I like that it's got literally everything that you could need, and it's actually comfortable, no lie. And it's just like, you ever just get super sweaty in like a leather chair, you'll never look back. Like, you buy a leather chair and you think it looks cool, and then you game on it for 4 hours, and then you realize that you've made a terrible, terrible mistake. And the next time time you get a chair, you're gonna get a mesh chair. And you're gonna wish that the first time you got a chair, you got a mesh chair. And trust me, there's some mesh chairs out there. The mesh that they use is straight up not comfortable, but this one legit is. So if you're like, I'm serious, if you're looking for a mesh chair, and maybe you don't like the design of this one, but look at Welax, because they're the only company so far, I think, that I've seen that makes like legit comfy mesh. So definitely highly recommend Welax S9. Beautiful, lovely, one of a kind. They're doing some cool stuff that a lot of other companies aren't doing. They're innovating, which I really appreciate, doing different stuff and not just the, you know, the industry standard. You know, industry standard, that's not an industry standard armrest. They did that because they can and they will. And I love that kind of energy. That means they're gonna make some really cool stuff. Definitely show some support. Click link in description, and I will see you guys in the next chair review. Chairman out.